Walk around the compound, maybe we'll see some tigers. Well, hello, Poopaluga. Moo to you too. Oh my goodness. There's a Poopaluga, and then there's Mr. Jake, and then there's Miss Luchaloo over there. And it is wet. It's wet and it's cold. Peaser pants. Hello, Mr. Peaser. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm such a dope. This is Jake. That's Peaser. Ha! Silly me. They look all different and fuzzy when they're wet. Ooh, it's just, yeah. It's not that I wasn't paying attention at all. Hello, all you big cat lovers out there, and welcome to another moist episode of the Walk Around the Compound. Ow, that's great. Not wearing boots. I just jumped out of my vehicle and said, I gotta do a webcast. I gotta do it. And, you know, as Heidi, I'm talking to Heidi on the phone. Hi, Sass. Hello. Oh. Oh my gosh! One more? Ah, this is great! Oh, you're so cute! Boop. I can just sit here and just record you being cute like this for the entire webcast. I think that everyone would be pleased with the outcome. Hi! How are you? Well, it is feed day, so kitty cats are a little bit excited, even though it's kind of chilly and it's kind of wet. It's moist. It's moist out. But, no, Heidi was talking to me on the phone. Sass, hi. How are you? Hi, baby. You hungry? Sass and Fast. But, yeah, I guess the boys are feeling pretty good. Raleigh and Zubiri, they're feeling pretty decent today, so that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. But, you know, that means that you got some very rambunctious 75-pound lion cubs that are running around the old den. Hi, Danya. They're just starting to calm down like right when I was getting home. Oh, bless you. But yeah, you know, I guess they were climbing up on the couch and they were playing tug of war with each other, and they were because we have got like that baby crib kind of thing that protects the Christmas tree and kind of restricts access to the rest of the house, and they were getting past that thing, Raleigh was, and like trying to go exploring. And Heidi's like, no, and trying to get him back. And then Zubiri is like climbing up on stuff. Now, these are all good things, but I don't want you thinking like, oh my gosh, you know, by the power of faith, they've been healed. I don't want you thinking like that. Hold on, there's a little, here. I don't want you not being able to see my beautiful face. But, hi, kind of Polly. Mister. I think at the last webcast I was here on the upper compound as well, and people are probably like, you gotta go to the lower compound. You spend an awful lot of time in the upper compound. But yeah, I don't want people thinking like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, and then we don't have to worry about them, because we still gotta worry very much so about them. Hi, Levi. Hi, mister. Yeah, I still worry a lot about this guy, too. I really do. You know, I mean, he still looks bright, and he's up, and he's moving and everything, but, I mean, it's kind of touch and go with him and eating and wanting to eat. He was eating a little bit last week, and then past couple days he's kind of gone down, and he's not wanting to chomp on stuff as much. Even ground food, he's just kind of not really wanting much to do with it. Oh, hi, Selena. Hi. I can't go. There's just too much wetness and too many things I gotta cover. Okay, there was ideas, a thing that I had to talk about the boys. Oh, yes, there we go. The prognosis that Dr. Bill is giving them and the word that he wants to use is guarded as far as their future is concerned. And we always have to remember that it's guarded, and what that means for like medical diagnosis and animals and stuff like that is that basically it can go either way. You know, we're still, there's still not enough consistency, you know, of things, because there's good days and then there's bad days. There's days where, you know, we get really worried, where the boys aren't really moving, and we get bad feelings, you know, down in our guts, thinking that things might not work out in the way that we want them to, and then, you know, the next day they kind of have more mobility, they have more spunk. But yeah, oh gosh, it's a little chilly out, and I'm wearing shorts, you know, and I'm not exactly wearing a winter coat, and my hands are exposed, and I'm not wearing a hat, and it's raining. It's a little chilly out. Hi. There's two longhorns. There's two longhorns. Yeah. And it flashes, I will eat them both. I will have both of them, please. If you could just give both of them to me, I will have them. But yeah, those need to be processed after I get done filming this webcast. And yeah. Oh, cuteness. Ball, Melita playing with the ball. Zeus is doing pretty decently. Getting around pretty good. Hi! Hi, mister. How are you? Hi, bud. Yeah. Doing okay? Mr. Chompers, everyone's pretty excited, you know. Once they hear me walking around, there's just, it's movement out in the compound. Oh, can you even see Tabula? If I zoom in, yeah, you can see her. You can totally see her. She is just like, I am not going out there. It is wet. And there is wet, and there will be wetness on my peats. And that can't happen. Okay, so we've had all this stuff that's been going on, you know. I mean, Jezebel, and then there's Levi, and then there's the boys. Zeus, we gotta worry about. And then we gotta possibly add another one to the list. Serena's not doing great right now. She's kind of been sequestering herself inside of her box. She's been moving around a bit slowly. She seemed to have some discharge from her feminine regions, and so we've been giving her some medicine, some antibiotics, trying to help her out, but you know, now she's not taking them. She's been coming up, and she'll come up to the fence and she'll snuffle, but it's less. It's noticeably less energy than what you would normally get from Serena. And you know, it's one of those things where hopefully it's just a little bug of some sort. But you have to remember that she's the oldest cat that we have here. There she's sitting up. There she She's sitting up. I don't think you can really see her. My time's gonna run out. Hold on. Yeah, you can't really tell. It's just my technology is not the most resolute. But today is feed day, and you know, she might want to hop out and get excited when the tractor comes around like she normally does. But yeah, she's not feeling so good. You know, and we always knew that this was gonna happen. I mean, there's so many of our cats in the compound that are right around, I mean, they're around like the same age. I mean, you know, they're up there. They're old. We always knew that there was going to be kind of like a dam breaking kind of thing, where it seemed like a lot of our cats were going to be kind of getting sick and losing a lot of them, you know, kind of all at once. But the damnable thing of this time right now is that you got relatively young cats like Levi who are not doing so hot, and then you got really young cats like the BBs. And I don't know, honestly. I don't know how Heidi is able to keep everything together. How Heidi's able to keep it all on the rails and not have like a literal complete breakdown sometimes, because she's here having to tend to things, having to tend to the business, having to take care of the boys. And that's another thing you have to realize is like we can't like leave those boys unattended. You know, so she has to coordinate like babysitters, like people to come and like see them so that she can go and like work at the computer or come outside and work with the cats, because we'll lose like a lot of our work. And like, you know, this morning I woke up like extra early before I went to work so that I could water the compound. So, you know, I woke up like at about 5 in the morning just to do that. And then she had to wake up and go and do all like the meds. And that's normally stuff that interns do. And then she had to go and then she had to do stuff for the kids and, you know, like normal, just regular family house stuff. And then she had to come back and then take care of the boys some more. And all of this stuff, you know, the business, answering phone calls, emails, donors, vision, coordinating cow drop-offs. Coordinating treatment plans and options for the boys, and then just having to be with them and having to watch them. I know those little babies. Like I said, I don't know how she does it. She's a real strong woman, real strong person. What? Are you excited? You know it's feed day. You're very excited. Tess is very excited. Posted that video of you eating. Yeah. Posted the video of you eating. That was nice. You know. And there's times where I'm about, you know, and there's times where the stress is eating at me. And I'm just wanting to just say things and words and swears and just stomp and get angry, and she's just, you know, like puts my head just like, hey, I need you to keep it together. And I'm just like, okay, I'm better. I had a Snickers. Hi, hello. So yeah. We got a new construction that's probably going to be taking place with the boys. It's pretty big, pretty comprehensive. Basically converting our front porch into like an enclosed space so that they don't, because again, I mean, like if they're immobile, they have restricted motion, then, you know, we can't just sit them out here when it's cold and then when it's wet and they're exposed to elements and they possibly can't get up and kind of move towards shelter. We can't do that. So when we have them inside, you know, we have to be with them all the time, and then that inhibits our progress. That inhibits our ability, you know, to get things done. Them and their health and their safety is the priority. So what we're going to be doing is kind of like enclosing like our front porch, and you know, getting it to where they can be outside in a safe area, unattended, you know, but it's still close to the house. We can still have close access to them. They can get a lot of attention. They can get a lot of affection. And it's a good option all around. And then it can open up the back space to where we can actually do the construction on Arctic's enclosure and all that fun stuff. So yeah, this is a good thing. Hi. Also, that front area, because here's another big thing. Part of their diagnosis, they need sunlight. They need sun. I mean, of course, you can't really, you know, there's not much. I mean, even on cloudy days, like the vitamin D that you can get, it'll still absorb even, you know. So we're doing all of these things and plans, you know, and there's been contractors out here meeting with Heidi and doing all that fun stuff. Hey. Someone told me you were going to be getting rid of my porch. I don't much care for that. You know? Stuff that we would be able to use the money that we raised and get this thing done for the boys. Built specifically for them in mind. So yeah, it's kind of where we're at right now. I rambled way longer on the second part than I wanted to. But as, you know, I mean, what else is new? That's how it goes, isn't it? So, I gotta end this because I gotta go process some cows and I gotta feed some cats, and that's gonna take a while, and then I gotta edit this thing. And thus the cycle repeats itself. So, talk to you folks later. Bye-bye. Do you ever think of, like, you know, the universe, man? Were you being troublesome, boys, today? Yeah, you. Were you being troublesome? Were you being troublesome? How could that face ever be mischievous? Ever. Nara. Hello. Oh.